Bar TV, voice of the voices.
Okay, Bar TV so. Madam Assessor Majim so. Hey, did I be Nagana Crui, Mubejo? The Biani Musem. A Black Rasta. There's only Wontumi media. I say, Russia and Ukraine war. They say, Wontumi as never. No way to counter with another weapon. No way counter with another missile. They say, I want to 2 more months. Dear, this same way by. Chairman Wontumi, I will say UK economy no. Higher than Ghana economy. In a UK for the core party, a program by the younger say the in her core. When Black Rasta ever reply Chairman Wontumi. Chairman Wontumi, it is a Black Rasta after saying Chairman Wontumi be reply Black Rasta akeka nse bebre efa no send home bon one dware na sefo. We na Black Rasta so nsa kan Chairman Wontumi message no ni audio no no na Black Rasta ne ono so asan reply Chairman Wontumi muma yenko na yenkotie dia Black Rasta ekafa Chairman
Wontumi said that in Britain times have become so hard that the living standards in Ghana are actually better than the living standards in the UK. And I came out against him. I said it was not true. It was born out of ignorance. If it's not born out of ignorance, then it is born out of malice. Chairman Wontumi went to sit on his radio station, one of the radio stations that he has. My brother, my sister, and this was what he had to say. Let's listen to Chairman Wontumi and forgive the unprintable words.
This is 3FM.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Black Rasta, I want to tell you that it's never good to argue with Tom Falari because by dint of you caught on me any necessary assistance anytime. Thank you so much. Thank you. Black Rasta, I want to tell you that it's never good to argue with Tom Falari, because by dint of you caught on me any necessary assistance anytime. You are a very corrupt person and criminal journalist. I know you charge before you come to, to talk, drunkard. Anyway, anytime you hear me talking, be circumspect and take your time to analyze it before you respond. What I said about the UK, I will never insult UK. That's the place I brought up. That's the place I brought up. That's the place I brought up. That's the place my children come from. The place my children come from. The place my children come from. That's the place I brought up. That's the place my children come from. That is my second home. So I would never insult UK. But what I'm saying is that the point I'm trying to batterize is that the UK, because of Russia and Ukraine war, the inflation is higher than Ghana. So my point is that crate of egg, it was £3, but now it has increased to £6. Is it true or not? So, you cannot, come to the radio, sit down into the distance and come and do like this. Black Rasta, be careful. You are not bigger than your boss. I own 5 radio stations and TVs, 5 online. Into the distance and come and do like this. Black Rasta, be careful. You are not bigger than your boss. You are not bigger than your boss. You are not bigger than your boss. I own 5 radio stations and TVs, 5 online. Okay? You can insult everybody, but you cannot insult your father. I'm your father. Stop that. Today, I'm not going to insult you. but I'm trying to put sense, in your mind. This is the point I'm trying to make, okay, to tell you, okay? So anything Wontumi will come and say, I will do it. Why don't you go to the big companies and say it? Because I'm African, because I'm Ghanaian. Hypocrites. You are hypocrites. You are hypocrites. You are hypocrites. Go and bath. Go and bath. Black Rasta, go and bath. Black Rasta, go and bath. Black Rasta, go and bath. Go and bath. I'm telling you, go and bath. Wontumi is the institution. You cannot break. You cannot enter. Go and bath.
This is 3FM.
Thank you so much.
Well,
thank you. Black Rasta.
So you heard the voice of Chairman Wontumi, and he's made it clear, forgive the grammatical inaccuracies and all that. I mean, he's a man who hasn't had so much education, so it's okay. He's trying to, speak English. That's okay. I'm actually impressed by, some of these things that he said. I didn't expect that he would even be able to speak like this. Knowing him from where he comes from. You see, you cannot take it away from Wontumi. He says he has 5 radio stations and he has employed people. That is so okay and so good. At least he's helping to fight unemployment in the country. Now, you see, people like Chairman Wontumi are so ignorant that I wonder why a political party will choose people like this as chairman for your stronghold. Party chairman. Are you lack of people? Or you are so dead that you cannot even stand up for what seemingly is right? Now, Chairman Wontumi has made it clear that he was raised in the UK, even though he speaks English as if he doesn't drink water. My brother, my sister, Chairman Wontumi says his children come from the UK. So your free education is nonsense. When these people come out and tell you to go out and demonstrate, they tell you, oh, free education is the best. Blah, 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 blah. He says the UK is his second home. Does he have a dual citizenship? His children come from there, according to him. So when they come out and say, Choboy, 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 remember that their children are British. They come from there. He didn't say they live there. They come from there. That's what Chairman Wontumi is saying. And that he was raised in Britain. My God, I'm sure the Queen of England will be shaking to hear this. But it is what it is, my brother. This is what Chairman Wontumi is saying. He says a crate of eggs is double the price in the UK. For that matter, standard of living in Ghana is better than the UK. My brother, doesn't this sound like a kindergarten boy? Crate of eggs. You say your children come from there and that you live there. I am so nauseous right now. Such ignorance. Such ignorance. And this guy too has followers. He has people who follow him and call him chairman, chairman, chairman. Oh my God. Oh, this is crazy. My brother, in the UK, listen attentively, where you claim you come from, Chairman Wontumi, with all respect. I don't know you, I've never met you. He says, I charge before I come on radio. Say what you say. Oba radio so charge it and sana waba. Charge it as to what the charge means. Maybe or shit. And I say, oh, book and sana waba. Something like that. He calls me a drunkard. Well, I leave the judgment to you. Everybody knows who a drunkard is. But the point is, I don't really want to go personal about this. Listen, in Ghana, the minimum wage per day, a whole day of work, is less than 20 Ghana cedis. It's 18 point something Ghana cedis. The whole day. In Ghana, that's the minimum wage. In the UK, you know how much it is? It's more than 11 pounds an hour, just 1 hour. When you work for 1 hour in the UK, you get more than 11 pounds for 1 hour. In Ghana, you can work the whole day like a donkey. You get 18 cedis plus. When you talk about living standards, what are you talking about? What is the earning power of the people? What is the rate of unemployment? Where are the facilities? In the UK, they give the money to you. Even though they take a lot of the money back, you have access to a lot of facilities. My brother, my sister, it's better to have access to facilities, have access to food and all that, to keeping the money in your pocket that is so little and cannot do anything. That's all the argument. Chairman Wontumi says, I am a drunkard, that I charge. You charge. Oba reduce what charge. I do not know what that really means. Whether he says me charge and say me about reduce, or I take money from people. I mean, everybody knows in Ghana, let one person come out. Says a black Rasta charged me 1 penny so that he would play my music on radio, or for him to do something for me on radio. It's not possible. Never, dead or alive. Let one person come out. He says he has 5 radio stations, and for that matter, he is my boss. Wow. 5 radio stations with no impact. Illiteracy and nonchalance. Some of these words I'm careful when I'm using them because he might not understand them. You know, that's why sometimes I take my time to come down to their level. Such a guy, this guy is the chairman of the NPP at the Ashanti region there. A region that I respect. Otunfo is my father. Otunfo and my father went to the same school as Sefiwi also. They knew each other like something. I don't want to reveal some secrets. Visits that I hide and do. Minka. Visits that a lot of you won't know. Otunfo and my father sat in the same class. They were close friends at Sefiwi also. I can show you pictures of them together. But me they see, me they te. It's sad. But Chairman Wontumi, at least YB, you are coming up kakra. You know kakra, but sunyadie. The fact that you are semi-illiterate doesn't mean that you shouldn't learn. You go to the UK and the price of X increases, so what? So living standards here better by just that. Oh, that is weak. 1 hour work in the UK is enough to buy all your radio stations. But I mean, I just want to say thank you so much. At least you've been able to say something. You have exposed your ignorance, and I believe that you'll be able to learn. Please learn. Yes. I don't blame you. It's the party that picked an ignoramus like this guy and made him a chairman. And there are people following him. Because Wakonya Galamse is Skabi or baby, Skafimbi, or baby. He says I should go and bath. How can I bath with this Galamse water? Ensure I say no potopotono. Ebe then the media jari.
Therefore, so I say politicians. When am I politicians no musubai? So I'm catch them say munko demonstration na mudi echire. Munko kontokwa e election mu na mo mudi echire. Ono o se nyamba ni awo UK. Ono no kasa no UK a second home. Nti mo a muni baby ko seto dia muni baby ko a mudi omochi no. Se chi nsempe omomefa plane e dia ba UK na mo so emfa na mo befa. Ti mondwen na mo fa futuo bi e wa asema Chema Wontumi e kan ya no and asɛm a Black Rasta ɛkaeɛ no ɔmfa abɛn
K-Bar TV, voice of the voices.